Hello, everyone. Today, I wanted to talk about uh, what I feel is the basic underlying current of just about all of our suffering, which is the identification with our thoughts and our feelings. Um, as the Buddha said, there are a few basic sufferings in the world that are unavoidable, which he listed, and I may miss a couple, but I know the basic ones that I can think of right now are birth, the pain of birth, um, the pain of death, um, sickness, and pain. And I think they even state as old age, I guess a weakening or as you grow older, maybe. But any of all those basic sufferings, um, I don't find that they are significant sources of our suffering. Most of our suffering, if it is related to those things, has to do with our identifications with our thoughts and feelings about that. Um, for example, there's a certain quality of pain that may be there for people, but there's also a large emotional response to that, and identification that may be there um, towards the pain, about not wanting it to be there, and a non-acceptance of that, which tends to be another layer of pain that's added on to what is already there. So it just puts more added suffering, and we add suffering into our lives. Um, this happens a lot when we have our identifications in certain roles that we're playing. We identify ourselves, as with our work, for example. If we identify uh, ourselves as somebody who does this certain job, and that is our identity, then of course the quality of what we are doing uh, can either give us pleasure or give us misery, depending on whether someone else approves. So we kind of give away our power by saying, this is my identity. And so whenever somebody criticizes you, it will be as if it is a malicious attack upon yourself, because you have your identity based in that. It's the same with, with a lot of, our feelings, things like that. There's when we have our identity strapped into that these feelings are ours, and that then sometimes you can almost add suffering onto those things. Like when we're in happiness and joy, those we tend to like allow to kind of flow through us relatively easy. But sometimes if you have negative feelings like anger, guilt, depression, sometimes we almost don't want that feeling to be there as well. You know, we're supposed to be happy, so we identify that as bad. Those negative feelings as bad. And yes, they don't feel very good. But to add another layer of this shouldn't be here, now you're adding to that negative feeling as well. And you don't allow it to just kind of pass through you naturally. So we hold it in place almost with by adding another layer of negativity on top of that. And again, that's just from not understanding that these feelings, these thoughts, they're very fleeting, and they are not the essential part of who you are, which is just simple awareness of those things. You are the space that allows those things to be. And when you can just allow your feelings and allow your thoughts to just kind of pass through you, and you can just watch them and just allow them to be there, then it gives you a tremendous amount of freedom and peace to be the person that you are freely, the person you were supposed to be in this world, the person that you came here to be. You can be yourself fully. And that's all I have to say. And I thank you everyone for watching. Take care.